Is atypical anorexia invalidating? I put up a post and got a really interesting reply of a lot of people who think atypical anorexia should be dropped from the DSM-5. I believe the reason for the different disorders is because a lot of disorders which engage in restrictive eating fly under the radar and often doesn't get picked up. I think the one flaw of psychologists is that they aren't adequately trained in eating disorders. So when someone comes in with low mood or feeling really tired, they're not asked about their eating and nutrition. It's often just attributed to depression or anxiety or a mood disorder. But unless you're specifically trained to look out for those red flags, it can often get missed. With atypical anorexia, people are not eating enough, and despite not being under the requirements to meet anorexia nervosa, it's still treated as a mental health condition because the behaviors are still debilitating and interfere with an individual's day-to-day functioning. I personally believe that the diagnosis exists because the treatment may be slightly different for someone with anorexia nervosa versus atypical anorexia. Typically with anorexia nervosa, we focus on refeeding, for example, in a hospital setting, whereas with atypical anorexia nervosa, we would work on balancing and structuring their meals in a way that is routine while also incorporating psychotherapy. But if someone isn't significantly underweight, the focus of treatment will differ. This is why I think the two disorders exist. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to know more about eating disorders, you can check out my book.